Or we've fallen off. I don't know. I mean, it could be that. I think that's probably what it is. It's China, baby. It's Chongqing. We're live. We're alive. Sick shirt. Thank you. You speak Chinese good? Yeah. Chongqing is so beautiful, dude. I agree. Unk felled off. GG's. Why? What happened? No streamer awards. Noms. Sag. I mean, yeah. We weren't going to win anything. Let's be real. How was the podcast? It was amazing. It's probably the best podcast we've ever... probably one of the better podcast episodes we've done. No nomination. Who cares, lol? Yeah, I know. It's funny because it's like... this has been a relatively tumultuous year, but it's also been probably the most effective in my career. Did you just wake up? Yeah. I have found myself growing further and further away from the Twitch audience. Or not Twitch audience necessarily, but just like Twitch streaming and the audiences that exist on Twitch. And I feel like I've been the most impactful I've been in my career. The more like mainstream recognition I receive as a political commentator, the more angry and resentful other political commentary adjacent people get, and the more they do smear campaigns, and the more separated and connected I feel from the Twitch community. You look tired, brother. Are you okay? I mean, it's 6:42. I actually slept a decent amount. I woke up at 4 a.m., but I slept a decent amount, and yeah, moved to New York City and stream on YouTube. Problem solved, big bro. Okay, no one got nominated who does political content, so it is what it is. Yeah, except XQC, who literally live streamed with the president, with the current president. But I guess he's not considered a political streamer because he's XQC. And Aiden Ross on Kick. But I don't think AT&T has an issue with XQC in the same way that they have an issue with me. That's just how it is sometimes. Will you keep streaming on Bilibili after you get back to the States? Yeah, we're going to figure some stuff out for that. Yeah. Or we've fallen off. I don't know. I mean, it could be that. I think that's probably what it is. Yeah, we've officially fallen off. Bro, Fortnite has a kick skin. We live in hell. Yeah, well, you have to remember. This is something that I've brought up quite a bit, which is you can't really fight money. There's not really much you can do. What is happening? I guess it's on auto white balance, but it's just so... No, that's not good. We got normie podcasters in Finland talking about you, bro. No way you've fallen off. Chatters, I was joking. I wasn't being serious. So much lighting? Yeah. Anyway. At least my goat Connor Eats Pants was nominated. But that shit gets clipped and people take it seriously. Remember that? I know. I don't really care. What am I supposed to do, guys? Yes. I mean, I should be able to be sarcastic at 6 a.m. in China without a million autists coming up my and clipping something out of context to post it on Reddit. You know what I mean? And at a certain point, you just have to live with it. Are you going to vote, though, today? Sure. Maybe. Anyway. So, Bilibili cooking you during your Wing Chun lesson? I know. I was so bad, dude. Holy shit. Bro, to be real, are you kind of salty you weren't nominated? Nah, I don't really give a shit. But I do hate this kind of attitude that people have. This to me is like, I'm at the intersection of Twitch and just normal normie adjacent political commentary content. And I can tell this is like a person who kind of cares about the news a little bit, but absolutely cares about the drama and wants to be like, oh, I bet you're mad, right? Like, that's a fan, right? This person is straight up a fan. I'm clocking this motherfucker right now, okay? Parasocial, definitely a fan, okay? Look, been in here for such a long time. Been in here for a long ass time. Definitely a fan. Specifically wants to know like the parasocial shit. He's just like, aren't you kind of salty though? It's like, no, man, I don't give a shit. This has been the most impactful I've been in my career, in my entire career. Yeah, what are you gonna do? I've always been at the intersection of like normie political commentary, politics, and the news world, and also Twitch and just like regular influencer shit. And as far as the regular influencer shit goes, the more impactful I've become in the normie sphere in the political arena, the less I am capable of collaborating with all these other content creators because people are constantly up my ass. It is what it is. Aren't you winning an award in Ireland a day before the event too? I am. But yes, I'm going to Ireland the day before. I actually literally had to cut that travel shorter just so we can come back to the streamer awards. Are you meeting up with Chinese Trump? I don't think so. But who knows? How would you describe Chongqing as compared to Shanghai and Beijing? Shanghai is a much bigger city. Beijing is much more serious. Shanghai is like it's a westernized city. Chongqing is, I think, it feels more Chinese than Shanghai. Shanghai is like very Western. Chongqing feels more Chinese than Shanghai, and it's very good. It's like it's more chill. The stairs are crazy, but it's more, I mean, it's more chaotic. Maybe not more chaotic than Shanghai, but yeah. Yeah, but have you considered you're doing the exact same thing as Tucker Carlson did in Russia? Dude, even, you know what's really funny about that? People being like, oh, Hasan, you're doing Tucker Carlson style propaganda. You know what's funny about that? America doesn't even have sanctions on China in the way that it has on Russia. Like, the American government disagrees with that take, okay? Like, I'm in a country that is the manufacturing hub of the planet, a country that is responsible for 30% of all goods coming into the United States of America. So when people try to do this comparison, when they're like, well, you know, spot the difference, you can't. And then it's just me taking a photo in Shanghai on a boat. Like, yeah, I'm not here to interview Xi Jinping. Any plans on seeing places that are off the beaten path in China, remote locations, nature, rural areas, other historical places? I don't think so. When guys like this do stuff like this, they basically give the game away when they're just saying like, oh, I don't like that I'm watching you in China, and it makes me reconsider what I previously thought China was like. Because there is no, like, I'm not doing any like, I'm spending a lot of money out of my own pocket, okay? We are spending a ton of money out of our pockets to be here, okay? A shit ton. This is the most expensive trip that Fearan has ever done, by far. It's a more expensive trip than Japan, even. And a big part of that is because, like, we wanted to make sure that we had, like, a lot of content. No, the suits is not what I'm talking about. That's just extra on the top. That's not what I'm talking about at all. I went to China and I was like, I really like high-speed rail, and I think America should also build it and infrastructure as well, considering we are the richest nation on the planet. These people are just on maximalist copium.